Hi there, YouTube. Conks990 here to actually give a little demonstration video on how Mutant Draft works. Mostly because of the new cube that the Pokemon League at Burger King in Miami is going to be having in a few weeks. Or later this week. Or it already happened depending on when you watch this. Alright, first things first. Actually the best way to show it would be an example. Because let's say we want to get to Magnezone. Magnezone is a Steel type, Stage 2. Now there's multiple ways to get to Magnezone. Now let's just go off through the first way of doing it. Rhyhorn. Now I do not have a Magnemite, so I have to apologize for that. Actually, this works out perfectly anyway. Because one part of Mutant Draft that you can do is any Pokemon of any type can evolve into the next stage up of the same type. So let's say you start off with Durant. Put down Durant. Next turn, can evolve into Magneton. That's fine. And then from there, you can go into Magnezone. And that's fine. Because we could also do is regular evolutionary lines. As long as whatever you're evolving to evolves from whatever you're evolving from. Another way to showcase another line would be, let me see, that also I like, is you start off from Cleffa. Start at Cleffa because it's a nice basic, it eeks, you draw 7, refresh your hand, and it can actually evolve. And it's still technically a basic. So you start off Cleffa. Hope it doesn't do anything. Then you can evolve into Kangaskhan. Only because of Baby Rule. The Baby Rule will allow you to evolve any basic Pokemon, or any baby Pokemon, as long as it has this small text box, or if it has the Pokepower Baby Evolution. Anyway, back to the example. So Kangaskhan evolves from Cleffa, because that little thing is secretly a Cleffa. Let me see if we can zoom in. Anyway, that thing is secretly a Cleffa. And then, oh wait, what? Kangaskhan is evolving into Pidgeotto. Yep. All because of whatever reason. And then from Pidgeotto, go into Pidgeot. Although there could be one other way to get to this conclusion. And let me just grab it. Yeah. Let me see where it is. Okay, this time we're not going to start from Baby. This time we're just going to start off from regular old Pidgey. Now this Pidgey is different, as you can see. It's actually a Delta species. There was a block in Pokemon where Pokemon were of different types. And this one looks like it's from Dragon Frontier, which is perfect. Because every single Pokemon from this set is Delta species. Alright, so from Pidgey, you can just evolve into your regular old Pidgeotto. Even though it's a lightning. Just evolve it. Then you can go into Pidgeot. Boring Go evolution, but it works. And then, you know what, let's go back to Magnezone, because I'm still not done with it. Alright. Let's say you start off with Tyrogue, because Tyrogue is broken. Even though, because 1 for 30, and you can evolve, and it takes no damage on the coin flip. there's a lot of damage that can be done with it. Right. So you start off with Tyrog. Then your next turn evolves naturally into base set Hitmontop hand. Go from there. And then next turn. Oh wait, what? Oh, here you go. Delta species Marowak. Now, this is fine and legal, solely because Marowak is both steel and fighting. Gotta focus, right? And because Marowak is a stage 1 steel, you can end it off into Magnet Zone. Pretty neat. Alright, and one more thing, that finally one last example. Let's see if I can grab it. Alright. Elekid is yet another baby. And then from Elekid, you can go into Electivire FB. Now, as you can see, Electivire FB is a Pokemon SP. What that means is it's just pretty much a huge basic. And that's pretty much the main special rule about Pokemon SP, as well as there's some other cards that help support it. It's its own little archetype. And because it's its own basic, you can evolve into another Electivire. I don't have another spare Electivire to show you that it can pretty much evolve into itself. Solely because it's going from the basic to a stage 1. Actually, Electivire can just evolve into Magneton. And then once again from Magneton to Magnezone. Although while you're in Magneton, while in your Electivire FB, there is one thing that we did put in the cube. Is another Pokemon type that I think would need to be explained. Solely because of how it works. And that'll be Pokemon Level X. Now, how Pokemon Level X works are... Normally it's supposed to be of the same type. The same exact Pokemon goes on top. Like here I'm using this example of Electivire FB and Electivire FB Level X. And all you do is just put one on top of the other. Like that. And then from there, Electivire FB Level X can use the same attacks as Electivire FB, but you still have the Electivire FB body of 120 HP and the Poké Power. Although because this is Mutant Draft, another interesting thing can happen. What can happen is, as long as your Level X is of the same type, or of the same stage that it's supposed to evolve from, you can go from Pidgey, which is your basic, into Electivire FB Level X, only because Electivire FB is supposed to be your basic. So as long as it's a basic, you can level it up. Same thing goes if, let's see, if Electivire FB, or if it was supposed to be Electivire Level X, which I currently do not have on me, it could only go on to stage 1s. Right. If there's any questions, just leave it in the comments, or send me a message, and I'll send it back to you.